Hello and welcome back to Drama Recap. Today's video we are going to be talking about Gabbie Hanna. Now before I do jump into everything, I just want to say that this might be the video that gets me canceled in my short YouTube career because I have some strong opinions, some of which I think most people might not agree with. Before we get really into the situation, which I'm not even going to address that much, it's going to be more of a feeling type video. I was very up in the air whether I wanted to discuss this situation at all, whether I wanted to address Gabbie Hanna on this channel anymore, and I think this will be, for now, my last Gabbie Hanna video, at least for a long while. I do not want to be talking about this person anymore. If you're not aware, Gabbie Hanna, over the last week or so, it started about a week ago, she started posting some very disturbing things on TikTok. She basically was up all night just posting TikTok video after TikTok video. The basic gist of these videos is ranging from she believing that she is the second coming of Christ and God and is going to lead people to the promised land or whatever. She has spit out some very problematic things, racism, transphobia, those kinds of beliefs. She let a stranger into her home, this man who, I'm going to get into him in a second. She did let him in her home and then kicked him out after a couple of hours of him being there, and they prayed together. Gabbie Hanna, here's the thing. I think Gabbie is clearly not in a well place mentally based on her actions and this erratic behavior she's showing. However, for me and my personal feelings, and that's always kind of what this channel ultimately is, it is me, reporting on topics and sharing my opinions and feelings about those topics. When someone like Gabbie has constantly lied and lost all credibility with me in so many situations over the last really 2 to 3 years, I begin to then lose sympathy for this person. Am I saying that she's doing this all for attention? Not necessarily. I think there is something definitely weird and wrong in the situation, whether it is her choosing to act like this for views, for clicks, for engagement, for promotion, whatever. Gabbie, she's done a lot of things, or whether this is something more mental or drug fueled. I don't think I or we may ever really know the truth to the situation, because I think Gabbie's a very calculating person in how she does a lot of business things. I also think Gabbie is just very emotional, and I personally don't think that Gabbie ever really should have been someone that should have some sort of fame. I don't think that she personally can handle that level of fame, and specifically the parts where people are criticizing and calling out her actions. Now, does Gabbie get a lot of maybe unnecessary hate? Probably, sure. Have I contributed to that? Absolutely. I will 100% own that. I've had private conversations where I have been like, Gabbie Hanna, I hate her. I think she's one of my least favorite people on the planet. I think she's a terrible person. And do I stand by those statements, and will I send that on camera? Absolutely, yes. When all of this started happening, I was talking to Jake, my fiance, and I was like, truly, I don't believe this. As it started going on, I did then maybe start to see some more, um, maybe there is something more going on here, but my first thought was this is completely fake, fabricated, over dramatic, over dramatized, classic Gabbie, and I don't want to diagnose. I think people have brought up, kind of the mania episodes that Gabbie's gone through, how that might correlate to someone that has a potential bipolar disorder, how Gabbie might be undiagnosed. I'm not going to comment on that. I got my undergraduate degree in psychology. I am not a psychologist, a psychiatrist, mental health professional. Same with Gabbie, actually. A lot of people don't know. Gabbie, I think, also got her degree in psychology. So, I don't want to sit here and say that. She's always been a bit problematic, I will say. She's made some jokes in the past that were maybe not so PC. She's definitely talked about things that maybe shouldn't have been talked about. or maybe weren't handled very delicately in her hands. You know, a lot of her old story times comes up. Of course, the whole Bianca situation, which I also do not want to talk about because that family does not want this continuously brought up for YouTube drama. So I'm not going to necessarily go into it, but that is a situation that Gabbie caught a lot of flack and heat for in the past. So overall, I just think Gabbie Hanna needs to get off the internet. I think she needs to deplug. I think she needs to be probably put on some sort of hold for mental health evaluation and just physical health evaluation. I think she genuinely, I mean, not sleeping, being up for 24, 48 hours at a time is not good for a person. You can't function that way. You know, you will start to really, really diminish physically by doing that, and mentally. You know, like, sleep is there for a reason. We all go to sleep every night for a reason. I wish, genuinely, I do wish the best for Gabbie. Like I said, do I think she's a bad person? Yeah, I do stand by that. I don't think she's necessarily a good person. But overall, this is just kind of sad to see. It's hard to watch. I don't want to see someone having a psychotic break necessarily on the internet. That's not, you know, the type of like drama or things that I'm necessarily looking for. I do talk about more serious topics at times, but I definitely like kind of more of the um, low low stakes kind of drama, you know, when people are just kind of mad for like lying or calling out. And that definitely has been the case in the past, but I just feel like over the last couple of years, it's really escalated a lot. Gabbie being at the center of some of that discourse and discussion. So I guess I'll end final thoughts with I wish her the best. I hope that someone is able to help her. I will not be talking about her anymore on this channel for the foreseeable future, just because I don't want to continue to contribute to the constant need for her to look up her name in the search bar and find more things that might make her spiral more. I'm not going to change my opinion and say wonderful, glowing things about her. I'm just no longer going to be putting my opinions that she could potentially find on the internet. And I guess that's the thesis of this video and kind of what I want people to take away. Like I said, I don't know how people are going to react to this video. I'm putting it out. If I get a lot of hate, you know, everyone is entitled to their opinion. If people feel like I'm really in the wrong, you know, let me know. I do want to evaluate where others stand on the situation. I watched a few videos and I feel like most people are coming at it from a very sympathetic point of view. I don't know if I'm fully doing that, so please let me know. Let me know what you think of the situation, what you think of Gabbie. You know, not I don't want it to be super super hateful, but just let me know what you think of the situation, and we will talk soon in another video. Hopefully something that is a little bit more. I hate to use the word fun, but I've already used it. A little bit more fun and less super super damaging and serious like this situation. So thanks so much, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.